I'm not doing romantic films anymore.
Yep, he's decided there'll be no more swooning over George Clooney. Nope. At 63 years old, George has decided that he's no longer a rom-com kind of guy, even though he just starred in Ticket to Paradise 2 years ago at the age of 61 alongside Julia Roberts.
I saved the good stuff for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess something happens in the aging process between 61 and 63 that George decided, nope, I'm no longer swoon-worthy. Forget it.
You were in the sexiest man of the year phase?
Sure, that was a big time for me. I was
Not that you're not sexy now.
It's okay, I'm not hurt, John.
And really, George hasn't done that many rom-coms across his career. Up in the air, you could call a romantic role, kind of. You could say Intolerable Cruelty in 2003 with Catherine Zeta-Jones was a rom-com. Not really. But then I just noticed that the poster calls it one in its tagline, so it's a rom-com. There we go. Out of Sight in 1998 was a romantic role for sure. One Fine Day in 1996. So yeah, George hasn't done a ton of romantic movies.
Guess what? I'm not like every other man you know.
Guess what? I'm not like every other woman you know.
George revealed the news on 60 Minutes on Sunday as he promotes his Broadway debut in the unromantic Good Night and Good Luck stage adaptation. Last time George was on the big screen was last fall alongside Brad Pitt in Wolves.
There's nobody who can do what I do.
No romance there.
We're not partners.
Later this year, George will be back on screen alongside Adam Sandler and Laura Dern in the Netflix movie Jay Kelly. Now, the plot is unknown about this movie, but I'm assuming this means that George and Laura aren't going to be romantically involved in terms of their characters in this movie.
Look, I'm 63 years old. I'm not trying to compete with 25-year-old leading men. That's not my job.
Well, no, you're not playing 25-year-old characters, George. But no, 63 is still pretty lively. I mean, Jack Nicholson starred in Something's Gotta Give at the age of 66.
I'm a friend of your daughter's.
Hello. Yes, I have an intruder in my house. 29 Daniels Lane, Sagaponack.
I'm dating your daughter, Marin.
George is only 3 years away from that age. I'd say he's looking better than Jack at 66. No offense, Jack. Do you think that George is making the right call being done with romantic roles? I don't. And I don't believe him either. Like, I mean, I have a feeling he'll do another rom-com with Julia in a few years. And I can even see if Sandra Bullock wants to do some charity work, she'll, do a movie with George and give him a hit. But yeah, I don't think George is done. I think there'll be another One Fine Day for George in his future.
Yeah.